what value add can publishers bring to curators in this case, right? Because like it kind of feels like the curator doesn't need the publisher. Yes, of course, you're going to anyway sell the bid request through the exchange. I'm sitting on top of the exchange. What do I need from the publisher that I don't have today? Is this an opportunity for a publisher to have a seat at the table, become a curator themselves, or do they have first party data that they can use or enable the curators with so that they can create campaigns?
It's all about scale. I think that it's kind of like when the SSP started doing their own marketplaces and having advertisers buy directly in them. It's like, how can I get myself in more packages that are going to increase my yield and my CPM? And in some of those cases, should I make sure that the SSP understands like what kind of animal I am, and from a audience perspective, like making sure that they have as much information on my audience as possible. And some of that can be in the form of first party data to do that. I think that's a similar partnership. I think that if a curator has scale and they're working with an advertiser that you're not working with directly, or an advertiser you're working with directly, but you don't have as much scale, and you can get more scale if you do strategic partnerships with them, i.e. some type of first party data joiner collaboration, 100%. Like that's going to increase your overall eCPM because you're going to get more of more of the budget for that individual campaign. But it starts with the tools to at least even understand that and have like a really good, private marketplace team tied to a yield kind of function to make sure that's the team that we constructed. And I think who those folks are over at the Arena Group, right? That like, right hand knows what, and it's almost kind of like a general manager type person. But at the core, there's a yield tool like where the Adomik thing comes in, where it's giving them transparency in terms of what those campaigns are, so that there can be that collaboration. But I think that you also nailed it. Like if you have scale, you should be your own curator, especially if you're in certain endemic categories that are relevant to you.